Okay, now we're going to do a group interview with Vicky, Teresa, and Nick. I wanted to address a little the advantages or disadvantages about, using the quote-unquote buddy system. How you guys felt that was an advantage for you guys. Can you guys comment a little about that?
Sure. The first thing it did was settle the family at ease, because all of us have family, and at least they had a contact point. When somebody was through surgery, we could pick up the phone and call and say, okay, we all came out. Okay. And some of us didn't adjust as well to coming out from under the anesthesia, and there were others of us that were able to say, oh, shut up and hold on. And we made it through it, didn't we, Nick?
I think as a group, having the support, Teresa has been here a couple times. I think it helped having her to lean on as our foundation. It is nice coming with people who've been here and have had good and bad experiences to make ours exceptional. But I think even if you were to come alone under the care that we had, you'd be just as fine.
It's scary going from another country and coming down, especially with the reports you see on TV, but the experience of BajaMed was exceptional.
Absolutely.
I would be comfortable coming by myself, but it was nice to have a group experience, because we could all morally support each other, and also always enjoy somebody that could contact family, and vice versa.
I'd rather take the time off and come with her, because she doesn't need to come by herself, because that's part of having somebody come with you. You just should have somebody come.
Yeah, besides, who's going to carry your bags?
Especially all the shopping bags.
Exactly. Now, do you guys feel like you were being rushed into, just having the procedure done and getting you guys out of here? Or do you feel that we gave you your space? I don't know if I'm making myself clear, but just in general.
I think we were well accommodated so that we could fit everything in, and I managed to get my dental done, I got my lap band removed, I got my plication done, I got my shopping done, yay. They got their shopping done, they got their plication done, they got their recovery time in, and everything wasn't so pushed that everybody was exhausted, and when it was time to quit because we were tired, then we could take charge of that. But
I think that from my perspective, I was the first one to have plication done, and from having 3 of us here and being here in such a short time with so many unexpected things, with 3 different bodies, I mean, never felt like once the surgery was done, we were done. I mean, we're still here on our about to fly out in a couple hours, and you're still sitting here with us. I mean, it's by no means been rushed. I mean, we've been definitely well taken care of.
Okay.
with 3 experiences, we've had more FaceTime with our doctor this time than the other 2 times. And I think that means something. And the first doctor, he was a good doctor, but he wasn't FaceTime. The second doctor is another discussion. The third doctor is you, and we've had plenty of FaceTime, and we've had all our questions answered, and I'm quite happy about that.
My experience with doctors in the stateside is that they're 2 things at the same time. They are ghosts and they're sharks. So it's nice when they're ghosts, but when you need them, you need them. And when they finally show up, they're sharks. And they're going to go for the jugular. I don't like being around doctors. I'm a nurse. I get enough of them. But I would love to work down here with these kind of doctors. I think we should just send all American doctors down here and bring all the ones down here up there. And I would like to work with all of these doctors.
Except for the ones from the second hospital. They just need to stay right where they're at.
Yeah, that's leave them.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because I know you guys learned on this trip that a lot of bariatric surgeons from the States that train here in Mexico, because the bariatric surgery has been here for a long time, And I know that was a novelty for you guys. So, any thoughts about that? Does that make a little bit of sense now that you know it?
Well, any procedure I need, is something that is here and has had a lot of experience in it. So, you know, I don't know how much experience they have on the state side because I'm not in that area. But to me, it gives me a lot of confidence knowing that you guys have got so much experience in this area. So, and that you are on top of the most current developments.
Not only that, but my medical bill for those two and me here was less than for me to have my lap band removed in an emergency situation in America. They told me how to avoid having to go into the emergency surgery. I avoided it. I came here and I spent less on 3 surgeries. Plus they went in and fixed 2 hiatal hernias that we didn't even know that they could have skipped over to make our lives better. They fixed those while they were in there.
And fixed it. And they had your myrrh and my diabetes. So, you know, and high blood pressure between at least 2 of us. I don't know if you have high blood pressure, but, you know, you guys did real well.
And so you're the diabetic, and you graciously agreed to actually follow you over time so we can document how
Yes.
your blood sugars are going to be doing over time, given that the plication has received some buzz in the news about being able to create some remission with diabetes and actually lower blood glucose levels.
Yeah, that's my actually my big goal. I'm not trying to become Zsa Zsa Gabor or whoever the most current model is. But the bottom line for me is I'm tired of being diabetic.
Which is why I had the lap band put in the first place. But
To avoid it.
when they told me I was diabetic, I said, don't write it on my charts, I'll do something about it. And I got the doctor to leave it off for 6 weeks, and in 6 weeks I lost my diabetes, and I've never had it back.
Excellent.
And I'm on
type 2
orals.
diabetes.
Yeah, and I'm on orals, and the amount of orals I started with, it has doubled from when I started. And so I haven't taken any of my oral medications since I've been down here, and my blood sugars have been very well contained and right where they should be. So I'm going to be checking my blood sugars, sharing the news with the rest of the world.
Excellent. Any last thing you guys want to add before you guys go back to Washington?
An office in our state so we don't have to travel.
We will do that soon, I promise.
By the way, the flights were cheap.
Great, excellent.
Yeah.
I'd like to say one thing, from professionalism to personalism, it was all there. I mean, I didn't know what to expect. I know I was in good hands with the company that brought me down, but my overall experience was amazing.
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 We're-
3 A's.
We're glad to hear that, guys.
They're a triple A company.
And if there's anything that we have to work on, we trust that you'll let us know, and we try to excel with every patient more and more. So thank you so much for putting your health in our hands, and we hope to see you here again soon when you can actually get to eat a little bit here, and we can share our cuisine with you, and along with the other things.
And trust me, we will be back to eat.
Perfect. Once you're thin.
Eat.
Okay, guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.